Good morning, horrible people. A subsidiary of Handsome Dan's Dirtbag Deli, horrible human beings, the Stalemate and Rockefeller episode. So, keeping with the same theme of chess strategies and the analogy they make to life. So, a stalemate is a draw. That's when neither person wins. But in truth, depending on your perspective, a stalemate can be a win or it can be a loss, because at a certain point, when you're losing, when the momentum is not going in your favor, and you know that a checkmate, you're not going to win at all, the only thing left to do, if you're not just going to totally give up and turn your king over, is to force a stalemate. And you force a stalemate by either running long enough past a certain amount of moves. I play 13 when you have no other piece on the board, or maneuvering your king so that you have no moves to make without moving into check, but you're not under attack. The thing is, the person who the momentum is in their favor can beat themselves with a stalemate, or the person who is on the losing end can force a stalemate, and then it's a draw, and then we get to play again. And if I was really watching and paying attention, then I'm getting better, and I'm learning how to correct my moves so that the next time the momentum's in my favor and I can make a checkmate. No more do I see this, and maybe this example is not 100% apt, but I remember, no matter how you feel about him now, he's a polarizing figure. But when Kanye first dropped and first came out in 2002, 2003, he shifted music from what it was. He shifted at least hip hop, and he was never supposed to win. He was now, like I said, I'm not into the latest that Kanye's been doing. That's not my thing. But I would be a liar if I didn't say he single-handedly changed the trajectory and the parameters and the boundaries of hip hop in 03 when he dropped that College Dropout. But few people would know Kanye always was a producer, and he always made banging beats, but he wanted to be an artist, and he really wanted to be a star. And as time would tell, he was. But at that time, nobody wanted to bet on Kanye for as being a rapper. He was so much unlike everything that was out. But Kanye stuck with it. And I say that it's a stalemate because he made it successful in the sense that he was able to sell his beats. He got signed to Rockefeller, the hottest label at the time, but not as an artist. So it wasn't in the capacity he wanted, but he was successful, and he was making money, and he was running around and associating with people that he wanted to, but it wasn't how he chose. So Kanye stuck with it, and it was a very famous incident where I think he got his chain, but they took the chain back from him, and this was in Chicago, and it was really embarrassing. And he still was making beats, he still was part of their beat squad, but nobody was checking for him rapping. That's where the stalemate, where Kanye can say, well, I just make beats and it's not really for me. You know what I mean? Spitting is not really my thing. And I'm having some of the greatest, the people who are telling me this. But he didn't. He stayed true to what he really wanted to do. And then single-handedly, there's no way that you would have the Tyler, the Creators, the Kid Cudi. You would always have these people, I'll say, but the sensibility and the acceptance of them wouldn't have been anywhere without Kanye. Was a pioneer of that, and he did it by himself. He wasn't the only rapper in the history to be like that, but he was the only one to marry it with the chemistry of being intriguing, having bars, and having a lot of charisma. He wasn't the only lyrical dude that wasn't a street rapper, but Kanye did something on his own and single-handedly changed the trajectory of the game and the sensibilities of it. There's no way that without Kanye, Drake would have been even able to, Drake would have always made his music, take nothing from him, but Kanye ushered in a new sensibility and a new era in music. But it's only because he had that stalemate with Rockefeller and Jay-Z, where they didn't believe in him, but he didn't quit. He played it again and came back around and bet on himself until slowly but surely he was able to checkmate the game. And nobody saw it coming. He Bobby Fischered the game. Nobody saw it coming, and he literally changed the terrain of it. And imagine a few years down the line, he did a collaboration album with his hip hop hero Jay-Z, which is with Watch the Throne is an awesome joint. That's a classic as well. But it had to really be relished and cherished on Kanye's side because he fought hard when nobody believed. He believed. And no matter what you say about his views, his actions and everything of the last 10 years, maybe 15 years, it don't make a difference because he still made history then. He still made history then, and he changed history. But it all resulted from him not giving up and making a draw. Not just saying I'm going to do the beats, but I'm successful with the beats, but I'm not successful with the rapping. I ain't win, but I didn't lose either. No, he doubled down and came back. And that's how it is with a stalemate. Sometimes you find yourself in different positions and different choices where the best way for me to stay alive is to stay afloat. And you do that any kind of way you can. Stalemate is another way for surviving. Because when you got the whole army at you, they all aiming for you, you under attack in every direction. Just surviving is a win. Because you survive and I can get down and play another day. So if I got to reassess and reorganize my goals and my strategy, then that's what I need to do. But at a certain point, to have the awareness to realize I'm not going to pull a win out of this, but I also don't have to lose. And that's a powerful, powerful message. And therein lies the power of the stalemate. But horrible human beings, the stalemate and the Rockefeller episode. Be safe. Slicing.